AJ Styles returned from injury only to be put back on the shelf, and Bayley might have a banging body, but after you listen to her cut a promo, you are going to have a banging head because she's absolutely atrocious. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. It was the Smackdown before Bad Blood. What did we learn tonight? Nothing really, apart from the fact that we're getting a third host, as if Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill weren't enough. Now we're getting Naomi. Wow, I can't wait. Naomi, Cargill, and Bianca. I cannot think of a worse trio to host Bad Blood. I mean, what are they going to bring to Bad Blood? You're going to have Naomi coming out, shaking her fucking ass, glowing up. You're going to have Bianca Belair coming out, swinging her ponytail. It's supposed to be Bad Blood. It's supposed to be serious. We've got a Hell in a Cell match. Drew McIntyre, Punk, they're supposed to kill each other. Yeah, we're going to get these three baboons coming out, and what are they going to do? Just dance around and shake their hair? Like, what is this? Why are they the fucking hosts? Do they look like hosts? Do they act like hosts? No, a host is someone like The Miz. Why? I don't understand why these three are hosting, man, but, I mean, whatever. Whatever. Anyway, AJ Styles comes out. He makes his return. Speaking of losers, I mean, who the fuck was this opening guy, by the way? Some guy, some country singer. Shite. I mean, I think his name was Hardy. I mean, nobody knows who he even is. I mean, if they care so much about this guy, then why not get him to do a theme song? But no. We're not. And another thing, I made that video about, you know, men not allowed to physically attack women in WWE because of the whole domestic stuff. But it's like, how can WWE, like, not promote that, but then they'll bring in Cardi B, and they'll bring in Megan Thee Stallion, and they'll bring in Sexy Red. I mean, we're talking absolute gutter trash here. I mean, what direction is this company going in? But anyway, horrible hosts. Sexy Red's coming back to NXT, I believe, next week. They're trying to get Cardi B to get involved with SummerSlam. She'll probably sing the SummerSlam song next year. Oh my god, I don't know what's happened to wrestling, man. It's awful. Anyway, AJ Styles came out. He basically tried to turn face here. I know I did all these things, and I know I'm a quitter and all this stuff, but I'm back. Carmelo Hayes came out, and you know what? This is actually a decent promo for Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes brought up all the shit that AJ done. AJ said, well, you know what? If you really were him, you would have that United States title around your waist right now. And Carmelo Hayes fired back, said, well, if you were so phenomenal, then you'd be WWE champion right now, wouldn't you? So we had that nice wee, standoff. AJ said, you've got your wrestling gear on, I have my gear. Why don't we have a match right now? Then LA Knight came out, and he said, either I can come down and punch you in the face, Carmelo, or you can accept AJ's challenge. And if you beat AJ, then I will give you a match for the belt. So that's it official, because I guess LA Knight's now making matches. Okay, then we got a Motor City Machine Guns vignette, and I must have looked away because I actually missed it. But apparently there was a Motor City Machine Gun vignette between this match. I don't know if it went to a break or something. Then we get the match, and AJ Styles gets injured. Now, at the time, I thought it was a kayfabe injury, but when you actually see it, I mean, it does look like there's twice where you can see his leg buckle. I mean, he does a springboard that they were focusing on, but that didn't even look that bad, to be honest. But there's a move when he is like doing some sort of backbreaker, and he's using his knee. It's like a spine buster, backbreaker, whatever. And you just see AJ's leg just gives away under him. So hopefully he's not out for long, but not good. Not good at all. Carmelo Hayes gets the win via stoppage. We then got Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes doing a vignette. Then it was Chelsea Green. I mean, that was garbage. If that's what they were promoting this night, the build up to the match, then that absolutely sucked. We then got Chelsea Green versus Michin in a dumpster match. I mean, the match wasn't that bad. Then we got a big fat tub of lard. So Piper Niven comes out, and Corey Graves like, who's that? As if he didn't know. Look at her, man. She's fat as fuck. What do you mean, who's that? Who else could it be? I mean, it could be Nia Jax, to be fair. I'll give you that one. But it's one of the two. You know, there's only two possible people in the world it could be. So, I mean, and, you know, one of those fatties is Chelsea Green's best friend. So, I mean, I think you can make a guess who it is. Anyway, Michin, powerbomb through the table, into the dumpster. Decent match. It was actually decent. The match was alright. But again, Michin, this was 2-on-1 essentially, and she still won. I said earlier in the preview that Michin must be sleeping with someone. I think her and Triple H are having an affair. And honestly, at this point, prove me wrong. Because she is on every show, not Raw, but SmackDown and NXT every single week. And she's not just on the show making up the numbers. She's in prominent roles and getting wins left, right, and centre, man. I don't get it. Honestly, I don't get it. Then we got a backstage segment. Belair and Cargo approached Naomi. They said, you're going to be joining us as the third host. Whoa, fantastic, happy days. Bayley joined the conversation, dancing. Bianca Belair didn't like this. They walked off. Bayley says that Naomi will get a title shot when she wins, but she needs to go and say something to Nia Jax's face. So Bayley goes to the ring, and then she calls out Nia Jax. She says, you know what, there's some great women that have held this belt, and it meant a lot to them. They held it with pride. Victoria, Molly Holly, Beth Phoenix, Natalya, Trish, Lita. But you're not one of them. You're not one of them. Then she says, but I can't deny it. You've been a very dominant champion. I've got to respect you. How has she? She's not been a dominant champion. She's barely defended the belt since she won it. She's needed help to... I think the only person she's beat is fucking Michin, and she needed a lot of help to do so. Why are they trying to rewrite history that doesn't exist? Why is Bayley trying to put over fat ass here so much? I mean, and then she just buries Tiffany Stratton saying, you're a little bitch, I don't respect you. But this promo was god awful, man. Go watch this promo. Anyone that says Bayley's good on the mic, they mustn't have fucking eardrums, man. Honestly, because she's not good on the mic. She's really bad. I mean, she's really bad. I don't think she's as bad as Nia Jax, but I mean, I certainly wouldn't say she's much better anyway, but let's put it that way. This was terrible. Tiffany and Bayley got into a brawl. Nia got involved. Bayley beat down Nia. And then Naomi came down and she had a match with Tiffany. Tiffany lost to Naomi. Surprise, surprise. Tiffany just loses every single week. It is what it is. Chelsea Green then walks to the back. A-Town Down Under, Pretty Deadly, Lourdes Garza, Nick Aldis. All these jobbers that we just never really see are making fun of Chelsea Green. I guess she stinks. And then Nick Aldis started making puns and stuff like this, and they were awful, to be fair. But whatever. I don't expect anything more for a crappy GM, to be fair. Nick tells Carmelo Hayes that he'll speak to him next week after he gets an update on AJ, because right now he only cares about AJ. Carmelo then sniffs Nick Aldis because he thinks the smell's coming for him. I mean, whatever. Then, after that, Nia Jax tells Tiffany Stratton she should focus on Liv Morgan. Tiffany makes a promise that she'll never cash in on her queen. The sooner she cashes in on Nia, the better, because this is god-awful. It really is. Then we go into the fourth match. The Guerrillas of Destiny, or whatever they're called. I don't fucking know, man. It's 3:30 in the morning and I'm too tired for this shit. Versus DIY versus Street Profits with B-Fab. Right. What is the point of B-Fab? I mean, I could understand it when they were trying to put this Pride faction together, even though she offered absolutely nothing, and she was only there to counteract Scarlett Bordeaux, because that's what they do now in wrestling. Oh, your faction's got a female? Our faction's got a female. We're all equal. That's the kind of shite that we have to live with in wrestling now. So I get why she was added to it. But now that Bobby Lashley's gone, she just feels so out of place. Honestly. And she's made it to be a big deal. There's nothing a big deal about B-Fab. No, she's a B-plus player. Actually, she's not. She's like an E-plus player. But yeah, I don't see why B-Fab is in the Street Profits. They should just separate, and the Street Profits should go their own way. So that's what I would do. Anyway, and I don't know why the Street Profits don't bring back their little segments that they used to do backstage, or like the news that they would react to. I mean, that would be good if they brought that back, because right now they ain't really doing anything. Another thing I wanted to address, when SmackDown started, they did the whole thing where, oh look, this group's arriving. Oh, look, here comes the Bloodline. And then they showed you Johnny Gargano and Ciampa arrive. And then they showed you Street Profits coming out in an elevator. They do this every show, as if that makes the show great. It doesn't. It's just people arriving at the arena. But it's not like they've done it a couple of times. They've tried something different. They do this at the beginning of every Raw, every SmackDown, and it's just lame. We've seen enough. I don't understand why they do this. Like, back in the day, sometimes they would kick off the show with somebody arriving, but you always got something good. If somebody was arriving and they showed you them backstage, then you knew that they were going to interact with somebody, or you knew that they were like going to cut a promo on the way to the ring, or they were going to get run over, or some shit like that, or you know they were going to get caught with a messenger or interfere. That something was going to happen. It was going to, or they were going to get attacked. You know, it was going to be something worthwhile. Unless, of course, maybe it was like someone special coming back, like The Rock's return. They'd show you him backstage walking because it's The Rock, and I can accept that. If they just want to show The Rock walking, that's fair enough. But who gives a fuck about DIY, Ciampa, and Gargano? Who wants to see them walking into the arena? Absolutely nobody, man. Why do they do this thinking it's great? It's garbage, man. It's awful. Why do they think this is good? And nothing ever happens. It just, oh, we've arrived at the arena. Well, I'd like to think so. You're in a match, so of course you need to arrive at the arena. But, like, I don't understand why they show this, but they're not showing nothing. They're just showing you them arriving. Oh, like, that's like, you know, someone just, let's take a video of him opening the front door when he comes home from work. Oh, look, that's you in the house. Brilliant. And so what? And so what? They're arriving to work. Why is that considered great? Why is that being filmed? Why do we need to see that? They're not mega stars. I mean, they're all jobbers, so why do we need to see when Jobber 1 arrives, or when Jobber 2 arrives, or when Jobber 3 arrives, and so on? Honestly, I don't understand the whole beginning of the show thing. I think it's brutal, but the whole show's brutal. I mean, that Bayley promo was tough to listen to. And then we get the ladder match, the Bloodline win. Not surprised. I mean, it's. I'm not going to complain because you're getting a ladder match on like free TV, so it's like whatever. But you know, certainly wasn't one of the best ladder matches. And then of course the Bloodline win, and it was like the really botchy guy that climbed up to get the belt, and he stood on the top of the top ring of the ladder. And honestly, I kind of just felt like he was going to fall off or something like that. The way he was standing up there, I just expected him to like fucking dolphin dive off the ladder because he is, you know, just crap. Really, he does suck. But the Bloodline win, guys. That's it for your SmackDown. Again, very boring show. Not a lot happening. A lot of the matches and segments were completely drawn out. But you know what? I thought the opener was decent. AJ, Carmelo Hayes, decent promo. Okay match until the injury. I didn't actually mind the dumpster match. I thought the dumpster match was okay. Despite, you know, Michin obviously sleeping with Triple H to get this push, I thought the match was okay. And then we got a triple threat ladder match. Even though I don't like anybody in the ladder match, it's a ladder match on TV, so you know I can't really bash it too much. There was 3 things that I thought were okay, so therefore I'll give SmackDown a 3 out of 10, and that's it. Bayley promo absolutely sucked. Bad Blood tomorrow. Am I looking forward to it? I mean, a wee bit. I guess we'll find out if it's a good show. Looks like CM Punk, Drew McIntyre's not going to main event, which I think's wrong. I don't know why they have to give Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns every single main event. It doesn't seem fair to me. I don't even think they can justify being the main event, but it is what it is. Preview coming for Bad Blood soon. So yeah, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Been Fog Wrestling. Thanks for watching, and of course, until next time, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.